Fact: the strongest danger builds for Blazing Inferno are Explosive Arrow and Precise Shot spam, and Dead Sweep spam. But which one should you use if given the choice? This video will compare both builds in similar conditions before drawing the conclusion. I tried each build 3 times and took the best times for each build, which in turns means the times with the least mistakes. A good run for the Forgotten Glory set means missing the least explosive arrow cycles due to shooting an arrow before the ticket hits. Other than that, the gameplay loop is simple to follow. With Dead Sweep, timing is more important. While with Explosive Arrow you can either miss a cycle of arrow spam or switch to Precise Shot late enough to where you miss one attack, Dead Sweep's damage comes entirely from the Blade Dance stacks. Gathering the stacks from 0 to 20 takes 1 minute, which makes the build have weak burst damage and lower taunting capabilities at Herodor. But once at 20 stacks, you can use Blade Dance every 5 seconds or 2 boss attacks instead of every 3 seconds or for each individual one. Of course, this build is very risky as you will often be taking one hit on purpose or just because your dance cooldowns are off, so you must have good enough health to withstand any boss hit. On Bloodshed, you should be fine with just over 4 million health for that. The Blue Essence tests showed that Death Sweep is faster. But is that always the case? Definitely not, as both sets have ways to greatly increase their damage. Death Sweep build has very low essence cost, thus allowing you to earn red essences or potentially even stronger essences if you have any from Chinese New Year or Big Game Hunt packs purchases. On the other hand, you can combine the Forgotten Glory set with Mortis set. This will increase your damage by 500%, which is more than the essences for Death Sweep would. However, this will set your health so low that you run the risk of dying early from either Herald spawns or Balor's first attack, as he is likely not going to be distracted by your tank. In the occasion you die at either Herald or Balor, I would say Death Sweep does a better job at doing damage than Forgotten Glory. But if you're playing on Inferno, where Herald does not spawn minions, maybe you will be faster with the Forgotten Glory set. Overall, I prefer to stick to Death Sweep build myself, as you can double up as a tank as well as a damage dealer if played to its full potential. The only downside is that you will struggle to keep your stacks while looting between bosses, and that you don't want to be in a group with a total of 3 or more melee characters. Next video I will do a similar comparison for Spellweaver, and it should happen tomorrow if things go according to plan. Hope to see you then.